Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to a rare daytime sighting of the Dungeon Mistress with the Mostest, Autumn Ingenue. I am here to fill in for Flash Phantasmagoria Stories with Handler Z. It is now, I know you guys don't like the name, we are going to find a better name, but for now it is still Study Hall with Autumn Ingenue. I was thinking about things to work on while we were here. I do not know necessarily how the flow of Flash Phantasmagoria stories usually goes, or else I would be kind of prepped to write the stories with you today. If you would like to be writing those while you're joining today, feel free. But I figured, I don't know, we could work on some projects, talk about some stuff, and I don't know. So welcome, guys. Glad you could join me. I also thought about sort of teaching you how to do a little crochet project, but I realized I do not have enough yarn for the whole thing. I could try, but this is like all I have left. I don't know if that's going to be enough, unless we would like to witness failure live on camera today, which would be very funny. Perhaps that is what I will do. So yeah, welcome to Study Hall. Hello. Yes, I actually think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to at least teach how to do this. Hello, friend. By the way, Nina is the coolest. A lot of these really cool graphics, especially the new video. If you were watching Curse of the Feywild on Tuesday night, that amazing video that we used to advertise, that was all Nina because she's amazing. So just throwing that out there. She deserves all of your love. Bro, I just yoked my crochet hook across the room. Tell me how I did that. How did I do that? I'm already witness catastrophic failure. No, it's fine. I'm gonna go grab it. I was going to show you guys how to make little tiny hats. You also can adjust these and make very big hats. So that's kind of why I was going to show you the tiny hats. Pardon me. This hook had to yeet. One moment. Dang it. Okay. It was not helpful. Yes, hello. Welcome. Okay. I figure while we're sitting here, if you guys want to throw things to chat about in the comments, if you guys want to be writing a flash fant, no, get out of here. You have to be so talented to do what you do behind the scenes, and it is amazing. And also, you're not behind the scenes. You've joined us many times, including yesterday. I believe so. I never checked what you said to me. I haven't read my messages. Hey, look, a message from you. Oh, good. It was great. Anansa joined you. Amazing. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys while we're sitting here just to have something to do for the next 30 minutes to an hour. I make a lot of these. I have a whole bag of them. Little baby hats, and they range in size. So I'm going to try and show like a nice big one here. The little crocheted baby hats, they're super easy to make. They are super satisfying to make. You can make them up, and you can also make big ones for bigger people. They're just like scaled down. And I have a whole baggie of them. A lot of the time when you are watching the Veil of the Fallen or, you know, Curse of the Feywild on Tuesday and I'm crocheting, half the time I'm making a bunch of these and half the time I'm working on my scrap blankets. Oh my gosh, I would love to make one. Just tell me what color and what size, or what, you know, yeah, please do. Oh my gosh, I love making these. And then the reason I'm bringing this up, I thought this was a good project. You can make these really fast. I also make diaper covers to go with them, but they're a little more complicated and they take a little longer. These are really good to donate. You can look up online if the hospitals near you will take them in their NICU. And then this is like a big one, but there's 4 different sizes that I make. And unfortunately, it's very sad to look at. I'm not trying to bring the whole place down, but this is actually the smallest size. And they need these. They absolutely need ones that are this size too. So you can kind of see they range from this size to this size. I have 4 different sizes, but I'm just gonna make it That is absolutely what was happening. Me and Angelica, first of all, I felt so bad, even though I checked with everyone else in the stream that they were okay with me being mean to them. It hurt my heart. I don't like doing that. But yes, I was actually crocheting uh, baby hats for the NICU at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia while I was being exceptionally mean to everyone on live stream. Irony. Yeah, we're gonna laugh at me when I run out of yarn because I haven't bought more. But I'll be talking you through this while we're hanging out here. And if you guys want to talk about stuff, feel free. Because this is a nice little way to hang out. And you get to see me in the daylight. It's crazy, I know. All right, you're going to start with just a regular little crochet knot. And actually, I cheat. So I want to show you little tips and tricks. I've been crocheting since I was a little kid. I'm not talented at it. I've just been doing it forever. So I have a couple little tips and tricks. There's all kinds of ways to make like official crochet knots. I never do. Make sure you leave like about 4 inches because you're going to be weaving it in at the end. And then wrap it around your finger once. Do the little loop-de-loop and pull it through, right? Just like you're tying anything else in your house, right? Give your loop, pull it through. You don't have to do anything more complicated than that because the tension when you put it on your crochet hook is going to hold it in place. Don't listen. Don't listen to the lies. They're going to tell you you need to do all these cool, crazy knots. You don't. That's how you put it on. It's fine. Well, thank you. And so are you. I'm not going to pop anything up here. I saved it on my phone because I loved it. And the only person that has seen it is, hi, Kara. Hello. You're sneaking. It's fine. We love you. We love you very much. All right. There's on Discord, if you guys aren't on Discord or anyone watching this later is not on Discord, there's a really sweet drawing exercise that Victorian London Fog was doing. And it was a gift, like a bunch of, hey, look at that, we're on Discord, yay. It's like a emotion study of GIF. And I have it, and I've shown it to Real Life Bravolio. That's like the only person who's seen it because I couldn't help it. It's the cutest thing ever. I love it so much. I want to print it out and like put it on my wall. It's so cute. You're so talented. You're so good. And I love reading everybody's Flash fan stories when you're done with them. You guys are really good at this. I love this. There's so many different like niche groups in the world as an adult that you could be part of. And I'm so grateful to be in the nerd community. I really am because you guys are so talented and creative and fun to be around. Oh, gift reaction emojis. They would be funny. It is so fun. Crochet projects tend to either be like super, super complicated, like the amigurumis are so much fun to make, but they take so much concentration. And then anything that doesn't require a lot of concentration tends to take forever. Like I've been working on the scrap blanket for a month now, and I'm not even, I guess I'm about halfway through. That's why I like finding little. Hello, Evelyn. It's so good to see you. We're just hanging out, just talking. Well, let's talk. We're just having a little combo, little girl chat. Yeah. There's no boys allowed. Watch like the next person to come in, and I feel bad about saying that. Oh yes. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to see it. That's so neat. That is so cool. Yeah, I'm officially getting, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm getting my setup official now because I actually have an official place to park myself. Unless I'm on the road, which does happen sometimes. But yeah. Yeah, nice. It's a girls only club. Except we just call it that. Boys can come in too, but they have to be like, they have to know we're in charge, you know? No! It's okay. It's okay because I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you a new thing. I'm going to teach you how to make these little hats. You can scale them up as much as you want to make a big hat for you. Thank you. I love this thing. Don't look too closely at it because none of the objects are real. I didn't realize that when I bought it. It is AI nonsense, and none of these are objects. It feels like those like stroke tests. That's terrible. Really, like, can you identify an object? I can't identify from where you're looking. That looks like a clock. It's not. It's a blurred assortment of images. That looks like a ladder until you look at it. It's not a ladder. Oh, neat. That's great. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, girl is just like what we're calling the club. You're more than welcome, and you're here with us when we made the announcement, so you're in charge. Done. Amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely making like a nice permanent spot, which also means we were talking about like oh yeah yeah yeah. Girl, it's like the essence, like it's we've got a femme essence guiding us today. I don't know what I was talking about. All right. Let's see how long I can go. Oh, having good projects for crocheting that can be whipped up a little faster and you don't have to like totally focus. You don't have to count stitches, but not like that bad. So it might be able to eat like get you back into crocheting if you want, because this one's really a nice simple one. So you're gonna do 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, nice and easy. And we're making a loop. So you're gonna go into the first one that you made, pull it through. And you got a cute little circle. It's like a little butthole. Oh, I didn't say that. This is why they don't let me talk during the day. This is why I have to be a character at night. It's a leather club, not that kind, but we're still fun. We all like techno. It's yeah. Oh, you came. Welcome to the girls' club, just some guy. Yes, we are doing crafts and chatting in place of Flash Phantasmagoria stories today, and I have just crocheted a little anus, but it won't be an anus for long, and it shouldn't be because we're not. Thank you. We're not making money off of this today. I don't need to worry about it. No one wants to pay us to advertise while this is going on. All right, you're gonna do 3 stitches in place like that. 1, 2, 3. That looks like a little letter B or letter D. And you are gonna do what are called half double crochets. It sounds daunting. It's not. It's not. Oh my gosh! From top to bottom, we've like if we fill in the middle, we've made an entire human torso. You make the skull, I'll make the butt, and then other people can make like all the bits in between, and we'll have made a whole person. That is really cool that you're. We were supposed to have 3 players yesterday, and we knew that there was a Wi-Fi issue. Um, but we didn't know how bad the Wi-Fi issue was going to be, so it ended up being 2 of us, and y'all are absolute gremlins. And we're like, here, we'll help Varus kill you all. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I don't want to tell you how close GIF got yesterday. You almost had no GIF at the very first episode of the new curse. Like, listen, if GIF goes, GIF goes. I mean, GIF has fought hard. But that was episode 1. Mm-mm. Yeah, we're gonna fight against. Yeah, no, some of you helped. I just some not you guys specifically, but some of you didn't. And not cool. 4. You're gonna be putting 8 half double crochets in here, by the way. If anyone's not that, I'm trying to pretend to do something useful here. Try to throw in a crit fail when GIF is something to deceive. There was so much coming in at once. I apologize if we didn't get all of them. We were relying on our Twitch mod who is working overtime. So if we missed anything and you're sure we missed something, please let me know. Yeah, and look, first of all, player, I had an awesome time. That was the most stressful in a good way game I've played in a long time. GIF was terrified. I thought it was awesome. It is true. It is true. And I'm glad they were into it. Like that's the thing. I'm not actually mad at it. 1, 2, 3. It's just, GIF was panicking. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll show you to do a half double crochet when it is like you're gonna do a double crochet, if you know what that is. But instead of going down the line, 1 and then again, and then a 2, and then to be done, It's just once through. And I can show that to you slower if anyone's actually. But oh my god, yeah, that was a lot of people raiding. Woo boy. And apparently, Jacques and Paolo talked about this ahead of time. I guess they weren't sure just how many people would be raiding, but still, like they were still prepared. They were gonna sick that on us one way or another. So, it is what it is. All right, you're gonna do 3 up again. You're gonna do this every time you've completed your little look. It still looks like a little butthole. And then you're gonna do 2 in each for a total of 16 stitches all the way around. I can't. I was just gonna tell you how to hold it properly, but then I'm like telling you how to finger the butthole, and I can't do that. So just I'm gonna keep crocheting. Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't quite know exactly what was going to happen. I kind of had an idea just for the little bit that we were prepared, but I didn't know that was going to happen in the way that it did. But again, I thought that was so much fun. I love the big high stress, everyone might die, uh, even if it's my character, only because like that's the fun. You gotta be feeling real danger or else it's not fun. I was really worried for GIF yesterday. And if GIF went, listen, it is what it is. Evelyn kind of knows how that feels from last Thursday. A week ago today, there was almost no breeze. Oh no, Kara. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Listen. Yeah, you were down to 2. GIF wasn't that bad, but if GIF got hit again, it would have been that bad. Oh yeah. I was not looking forward to it. And I know you were like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot my spell." That made for such a better story, and I'm glad you didn't actually die because that would have been devastating. It would have been so sad for you. Um, but at the same time, we had fun. Oh, not the skeleton. I blocked that out of my memory. Thank you for reminding me. No, but that was also so much fun to watch and to be part of on the other side. Oh, such an epic save. Oh, really? Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you why. At least in my let me grab some more yarn and I'm going to show you, Nina. What little I can do. I'm going to grab this is way too chunky for this, but I'm just going to try and show you. You're having trouble turning or I had someone say to me recently when I was crocheting, I do my scrap blanket is just a giant granny square. And if they ever go crooked or it might be your tension. And I'm not saying like you have to pull it tighter or looser. Everybody holds their crochet hook differently. Hello. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the girls club. It's not just for girls, but it's girl vibes club. So welcome. You missed a whole ridiculous conversation earlier. Yes. Okay. Good. I can teach you something. It's not so much that you have to pull tighter or do it looser. Sometimes when your grip is a certain way, and everyone can grip, I've seen all kinds of different grips. There's no wrong way to do it. You're making a grogu, like an amigurumi grogu. I wish I had my bin. It's in the other room. I have a little. I'm gonna give mine to you. I have a little. It's technically Yoda. It was an amigurumi from a kit, and it kind of turned out a little wonky. But I kind of I'm gonna try and fix it, and I'm gonna give it to you, and then you can. Here. I'll be helpful. I'll be helpful. The simpler you hold your crochet hook, the better you can adjust. So right now, I'm just wrapping. I'm just going to do a quick row for you. I'm not even counting. When you turn, I'm going to show you a good way to hold this so that turning will be easier. Darn, I should have brought my whole. The pinky grip. You mean like this? That's very loose. And that's okay. You can crochet like that. Oh, knitting. See, you can teach me knitting. I know how to generally do it, but I find that so daunting. So good for you for being able to knit. I see all these like cute knitted sweaters and stuff, and it's so okay. So instead of the pinky grip, I do this just for rows, right? Because whether you've got it here, you got it here, you don't have to go too tight. It's loosey goosey, right? Just get to the end of this row while we're talking. Jack's fingers. Uh, let's see. Ah, maybe I should do like a crochet show. We already have so much crafting. I'll just come on a crafting with the crew one day and do like a crochet talk back or something. When in doubt, pinky out. It's true. It's actually technically wrapping around this finger is not the proper way. Wrapping around your pinky does kind of work better. I've just been kind of doing this since I was a kid. All right. So here's what I'm going to show you. I made this very sad, very tiny little row. Come on. This is the wrong crochet, right? I made my sad little row. You're going to chain however many. This one's going to be 3. Okay. When you turn it, you're not doing the wrappies anymore. Pinch it. Like this. Let it feed through this way. No wrappies. You do this, you get nice and close. You're completely in control. Feels awkward and it's not fun. But you're pinching and you're in complete control when you wrap. Don't make it too tight, but that'll make a nice straight, I don't know if you can see it, straight little soldier there to then continue onward from. Does that make sense? You're in less control of the yarn when you go like this. You're very in control of the yarn when you do this. And if that wasn't super helpful, just hit me up on Discord and I'll show you a better way of doing that. It's just when you turn or when you have to like be very delicate with something. With these hats, I'll show you. There's like it's like a ribbing effect down here. And when I'm doing them, I have to hold, let's see it better that way. I have to hold my yarn like that. So you are in like total complete control of the yarn. You have to tell it what's fur. Oh, see, I'm with you on that though. I'm with you on that. It's hard because you forget because it's backwards and forwards. Actually, ribbing the crochet is similar. Backwards and forwards gets you. It gets you because you think you're focused, and then you've got that episode of Criminal Minds on, and Mandy Patinkin says something, and you're like, ooh, and then you've lost where you are. I get it. I totally. Oh man. All right. Listen. No, it's much easier than it appears. And I actually think that the way that it's taught in books is so hard. Watching videos is so much easier, especially for like visually creative people like we are. I think we all probably do better with like watching someone do it or watching a video or having like a close up of someone's hands instead of like words or auditory processing. Like we like to look at it. So Mab's here. Hi, Mab. Mab, you're welcome to join if you want. These are hooker problems. Mab is an expert crocheter. And I think, Mab, maybe we should I was saying we should go on a craft show one day, crafting with the crew, and do like a crochet masterclass or something, because I feel like you can teach a lot of cool stuff too. Yeah, and it depends on what it is. Like some things I do, like recipes, I do better reading. I don't know. Everybody's different. Crocheting is faking. Knitting is where you have to do it right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just some guy, get out of here. I didn't know anything about the gummy owlbear. I'm so excited to meet a gummy owlbear. You have no idea. Right. No, I'm with you on that one. With stuff like this, I don't know anything. I wish I could tell you about the gummy owlbears. I have no information. We are as in the dark as you are. I know there's like a little bit of planning that goes on because we are a Twitch channel where we have to know just like very minor, vague things just for mechanics. But I need you to know As players, we know nothing. Very, very little more than you guys do. So you do have the power to tell Paolo what color it is. Absolutely. I'm with you. I mean, I don't want to disagree with your grandma. I think if you drop a stitch while knitting and you catch yourself, um, you can kind of smooth it over better on your next row and kind of pretend that it didn't happen. Crocheting, it's chunkier. It's like it tends to be a chunkier stitch, and you'll see if you dropped one. Um, but I just find like if you don't follow the pattern exactly, you're getting a nightmare instead of a sweater. Paolo bear. When we were in Scotland last year, my favorite thing was that we had an owlbear based adventure for everybody, and we couldn't tell them about it at first. So we were like harboring all this owlbear knowledge, and um, I didn't know. Like I wanted to tell. You know how bad I am. Rev Tommy's not here, but you know how bad I am at keeping secrets. Like I couldn't, even if I try, my body language gives it away. And like someone said something about an owlbear, I was like, I can't tell you. And we even gave away owlbear stuffed animals. It was so good. Knitting stab sticks. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. Ooh, that's really all right. I think we need like a knitting, crocheting, weaving, uh embroidery, cross stitch like episode of something because everybody has so much to share and that's so cool. That's so cool. I need to learn how to do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree that it's easier to kind of fix a knit mistake or like a gap, but the act of doing it with crochet, it's like I feel like you can fudge it because the little magic wand. I'm glad you liked it. I was sitting on that. It was days. I had to sit on that knowledge for days. Uh, you don't have to tell. I feel like now I have such a like with the Discord and stuff, I have a support system. Although I don't know if I trust you guys. Where like if I'm sitting on something, I can't tell certain players. I can tell the rest of you. Just don't tell them anything. But then you guys are all I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you're little spies. You'd go against me. Yarnies, yes. Yep, sure did. So I'm showing off. Were there three groups? There were three because it was Paolo, Shakespeare, and myself. Were running the tables, and we claimed the dungeon. They didn't want the dungeon. It smelled like a dungeon. I understand that part, okay? And the Wi-Fi was bad. But we were in a castle and they didn't want the dungeon. Our party was like, "Are you kidding? We get the dungeon." It was terrifying though, wasn't it? Like there were ghosts in that dungeon. For real. For real. Like myself, Carmel, and Ansa were all like, I'm like, I don't have like the magic that y'all have. But there's ghosts down there, right? And they're like, mm-hmm. I was like, okay, it's not just me. Yeah, right. Like you can show us kind of you can be the Viking Yarny, and Mab and I can be the crochet Yarnies. We can get like Victorian London Fog to be the knit Yarny. This is great. I don't know what this question means, but Chinese doctor's lady. I mean, if you're willing to make me an owlbear of any kind, I will always say yes to this. I don't know what that. Remind me what that means because I'm figuring it out. But yes, if you're 3D printing an owlbear, I will always say yes to this. Thank you. Heck yeah, an owlbear. Ooh, though that's really. I love all these ideas. Did they? Well, then somebody must have punched them for it, and I'm okay with that because we got it. Between your significant other and the other gentleman in our group, I think we could have intimidated everyone else. They've been like, listen, our dungeon. And then they take you up. They were like the nicest people on the planet. They wouldn't hurt a fly, but they looked intimidating. You wouldn't want to fight us for the dungeon. It is. See, that's what I'm saying. It was full on haunted. Full on. We sat in a circle. I mean, they were like nice ghosts. Like nobody bothered us while we were down there. I don't know about if you want to chime in. I didn't feel any like bad juju. I'm not really a ghost person necessarily, but when I was in New Orleans, not on the D&D tour, but back when I used to do the Louisiana Renaissance Fair, I would go to New Orleans often. Handler's Eve was there too. Shakespeare was there. We were all like hanging out. We would go to the French Quarter. And man, there was some stuff. There was some stuff going on there. I'm not even a sensitive ghosty person. And I was like, someone touched me. Like going up the stairs, someone touched me. So I need to bring Saul with me. Yes, that was it. Thank you for reminding me. See, I thought they just didn't want it. You're right. You're absolutely right. I totally forgot about this. Because it was mildewy. It was not okay. It was a dungeon. Dungeons aren't pleasant. I'm not pretending it was like staying at the Ritz-Carlton. Okay, it was a dungeon. We got to play Dungeons and Dragons in a dungeon. It was so cool. Yes, you will raid our channel without trying to kill us as bees. That would be great. The Viking Raiders coming to teach us about yarn. We're all hookers here. Stop! Get out of here. That sounds amazing. Yes. Show me on the owlbear where it hurts you. Like, even if you're just planning on, smudge my glasses, even if you're planning on just like printing up a couple like demo ones and it doesn't turn out the way you want it, like you feel free. I'll let you send me whatever. That sounds great. Yeah. Agreed. I heard a couple people have had that, which is really cool. I mean, that's why you go. And you had a bunch of very lovingly sensitive people with you. You had some people with some really good witchy vibes. So I think you guys were probably okay, but I'm sure you felt it because everywhere in the French Quarter you go, I've probably told my ghost stories 100 times on here, so I'm not going to do it again. But I was like, I don't like ghosts. I don't know. And then, man, a ghost touches you once, and you're like, there it is. There it is. It's real. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, cool. Hang on, let me check. Stabby yarny. Nice. Like cross stitch. I haven't done cross stitching. All right, hang on, I'm looking at stuff. I love how I started like teaching something and I just gave up because it's more fun to talk to you guys. I'll show you what the next step is of this. Hang on. Oh no, that's a Handler's E. I'll look in a bit. Really? You said, hang on. Do I not see it? All right, I'll check back in a minute. I will check back in a minute. Oh, knitting is stabbing. I feel you. I was doing something. All right. You gotta do 16 round, which is just 2 in each. I gotta do the second one here. And that should give you a total of 16 all the way around. Hey, Kara's here finally. Yay! First we talked, since you had your volume off, first we talked about buttholes. And now I've almost finished a bigger butthole. Terrible. You're a stabber too? Yes. I want to learn better knitting habits because I feel like I could be good at it. No. We're here. Listen, we are here. We're talking about getting together like a yarn show and having like an hour dedicated to some just little tips, tricks, and how-tos for each of our respective what is it? Fiber crafts? What would you call that? We're just all hookers, is what we've decided. All right, when you've reached that first stitch, that first little 3, whoop, you're gonna slip stitch into it. So you've completed the anus. This is terrible. I'm talking about like a little baby's hat. I'm like, it's an anus. This is what goes through my mind, by the way. When you're sitting here, like, and I'm trying to be like listening, and I'm crocheting, and I'm playing, and this is what my brain is doing. We'll figure it out. Listen, we are having officially we have a new player for our Patreon Saints game from Australia. We will find a time for you. Okay. Fibercrust. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for being thank you for having the one brain cell in the group right now. Oh man, I so recently myself and I will have real life Brovolio on at some point. It's midday and he's working or else he would have jumped on. And also already has the Sazerac green paint too. Yes, we were talking about this. We're gonna I would love to have a show just all about that. Um and we were talking to friends recently and we were all saying like why different couples are compatible with each other, and one of the reasons they said that we were compatible is that instead of being each other's foils, usually you have like the straight man and like the funny guy. You know, you always hear like black cat girlfriend and golden retriever boyfriend, right? They're kind of opposites and they attract. Ours is that it works because one of us holds the brain cell while the other one goes and does dumb things and then passes it back so the other person can go do something. So like it's a 50-50 shot if we're at like an amusement park, which one of us is swimming in the moat before the cops come and get us out. You don't know which one. It's going to be one of us. I mean, you don't know which one because one of us has the brain cell and the other one is going and doing the thing. It's like it's like hold my beer. It's true. And you never know which of us, but it's never both of us at the same time, which is good, which is why it works. I love being your I will be your orange cat girlfriend. I love it. I love it. I give off black cat goth girl vibes, but it is just in it's not real. It's I am very much a golden retriever human. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, 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 no. Evelyn would be in the moat. We would be swimming together in the moat. 100%. Mhm. Yep. Ah, sorry. I meant to click this one, but yes. All right. One has to be the lookout. You're absolutely right. All right. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see the that is a really cute owl bag. All right, hang on. Doing things as we make giant anuses. Oh, stop it. Stop, Sir David. All right, I'm doing the show again. We're gonna make this together. This little Grogu that this is amigurumi. Also, amigurumi is very hard. I see. I see. Thank you guys. Amigurumi is very hard to do. It's so much fun, but you really have to focus. Oh yeah, no, no, no. Sir David. Okay, so we went on an adventure once in a little town near Philly, and yeah, it was you know. Oh, and also we did Nat 21 Parf meetup, which was just you, myself, and Sally. But it was so much fun, and we should do that again. And we should like run around and torment people. And by torment, I mean love them very hard. But yeah, all right, swimming in moats. Swimming in moats. Yeah, I don't know why they. I was thinking back to talking about when we were in New Orleans and Shakespeare and I actually had to there was this big garage. It was very nice. It did not feel like a garage. It was like a finished basement, really. Uh, we that was our living space a couple of times when we were on the road because we get along really well together. And it was this huge area. It was like had a divider down the middle. It felt like two separate bedrooms in like a finished basement. It didn't feel like a garage. And the problem was they put two orange cats in the same place. So even though the room was divided, um, it was a bad idea. And the one day we built I saw pictures of it. We built a blanket fort in this lovely family that we were staying with in their living room while they were all out at work, and then decided to start drinking in the blanket fort and lost track of time that we were in the blanket fort. And then they found us in the blanket fort because that was what their living room looked like. And at that point, they just gave up and joined us in the blanket fort. And we watched like 4 Harry Potter movies in a row. It was great. But yeah, this is, if you want to know who else really does have orange cat energy and is not responsible, here, hold my beer. Yeah, if you watch Shakespeare and Shakespeare's like, woo, I'm Shakespeare. That is what he is like all the time. Also the sweetest human you will ever meet. Anyway, I'm just here talking about my friends, how much I love them. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine because you have to make the holes like the same side. Like you can't mess up. What? Listen, this is an excuse for us to go all the way to the other side of the country. And also, Shoshi is on your side of the world right now. Yes. Okay, picture it. New Jersey Ren Fair. I usually for New Jersey Ren Fair, that's my home Ren Fair in my heart, even though Parf was technically my home first Ren Fair. New Jersey Ren Fair is my heart. So every year, I just like, what can I do? What can I do to help? Where can I be helpful? What can I be doing? That was really how I approach it. And this year, they were like, do you squiring experience? Would you like to be taken on as squire? So I worked with the joust company for the season, and it was so much fun. I had worked with them before. They're great. They're fantastic. They're wonderful. We love them. One morning, they do this like opening court where the Duke and Duchess meet everyone and talk to everyone, and they introduce some of the acts that'll be performing that day. Jacques the Whipper was there. Damo Ignis was there. All of our favorites, all of our beloved friends here on the channel. And I felt like, as a joke, I said, well, I can introduce the joust company for you. A, because it was all our Nat 21 friends jumping up and talking about their shows, and I thought it would be funny if I jumped up as part of it. And yeah, I joked that I would go up. Also, the owner of the company, in jest, thoroughly in jest, I'm not throwing him under the bus or the horse, as it were. But he was saying, he's just like, oh, we every year we gotta go up every morning, and we gotta go do this opening court and tell the people to come to the joust and all this stuff. And we're busy. We gotta like feed horses and we gotta like polish armor. We got a lot to do, you know. And I was like, oh, I can make it so that they never ask you back. And he said, I dare you. And I said, sure. In jest. He didn't really want to be fired. But yeah, we went up with no plan. No plan. I grabbed a pitchfork that was covered in poo. And I went up and did opening court with our beloved players on Gothic Horror Gaming who play our Duke and Duchess at New Jersey Renaissance Fair. And they were just like, what the heck are you doing? I don't even remember what I said. If you remember what I said, but yeah, don't here hold my beer me. It won't go well. I did almost get them fired. They're fine. It was okay, but still, they did not ask me to do that again. Anyway, party needs to move a pig out of danger. The handbag. I appreciate that they needed to carry the pig out of danger. I know that's not the punchline of the joke, but I appreciate that you're watching a game where instead of being like, we fire blast the pig, or like I want to seduce the pig if there's a bard in the group, you know, they were just like, we got to get it. Were you playing through the Black Cauldron? Was that the game? Oh, we could do a Black Cauldron campaign. How much fun would that be? Anyway, I would love to come to Oregon. Handler Z sometimes has gone to Oregon with Chase Treasure. So if that happens again, remind us, because there's something there. There's something there that can happen. Oregon Renaissance Fair. A lot of us go to. I personally haven't, but I know that Chase Treasure has. I think Lords of Adventure has with some of us as well. Yes, yes, yes. Oh no, we've got more jokes. Oh no, are we having a joke battle? I'm so behind on comments. A pirate went to the doctor because he was, I'm afraid of this. I didn't read ahead. Because he was afraid he had cancerous moles on his back. The doctor took a look and said, no, they're benign. The pirate disagreed. Our doctor, that's not right. I'm sure they're beaten. Kara. care why. Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, no, I feel like Sir David could win in this. I don't know that I want to. Yeah, no, I don't. You would win. I would be a contender. However, homebrew's the best. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion or not. If you have a trusted group that knows what they're doing and they're doing homebrew like this, they're the best. You never know what's coming. As long as you're all like chill about, if certain things don't go right, having just a conversation in the background, like, hey, I don't know if that worked or not. If everyone's just chill, homebrew is the absolute best. Take a piece of paper, fold it. That depends. Did you write on it first? I don't know. Yeah. No, I mean, at homebrew is really, if you have people, again, you have to have people who have experience and kind of know what they're doing. And also like players that are chill enough to be like, listen, man, I didn't really think that magic item you made up was very fair, whatever. Everybody's just, what's the quote? If everybody got really cool about stuff really fast. Oh geez. Are we sharing stories of Hold My Beer? Because I have another one from New Jersey Red. This reminded me of the last time that I was working with or for the Joust Company, or we were just hanging out. And at the old New Jersey Renaissance Fair, Sally, do I have a proposition for you? New Jersey Ren Fair's coming up quicker than we'd like to admit because it's still summer, but next summer always arrives faster. So we're going to do, if you're in, we will do shenanigans. I'm ready for this. No, 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 no. So when we used to be at the old, I say we, I'm not there every year, but the old site had a lake. You could like be around the lake and walk in like the circular, and then the lake was this beautiful centerpiece to the festival. They are no longer at that site; they're at a different site right now. Uh, there may have been beer involved. Not saying there wasn't. Not saying there was. Myself and the unnamed joust company, because I'm not throwing them under the bus or the horse. And I don't know if you guys know Lords of Adventure, if you know Lord uh Randy Smooth, delightful human being. If you ever get a chance to see him perform in Lords of Adventure, please go catch their show. I adore that human. I love just like being on here live and just talking about all my friends and how great they are. Um, he's a great human. He is so much fun. His wife is the sweetest lady I've ever met in my whole world. Oh my god. Anyway, um, also an orange cat of a person. You do not want to say hold my beer because we were joking that it was like, oh man, it's a shame that we couldn't like go into the boat shed and get out two canoes and go boat jousting. And the knights were like, hope we don't get caught. And we went boat jousting. We got in the canoes, and Randy Smooth and myself rowed while the two knights got their lances and their helmets and their shields. And we boat jousted. And the worst part was we didn't think it through. Surprise, surprise. So when my knight went in the water, which was losing because you were dehorsed, right? His helmet went in and started filling with water and sinking to the bottom of a lake, a deep lake. So I had to dive in after it. That would have been terrible. But I will not name who those people are because I don't want them to get in trouble. But also, yeah, Sally's in. Sally's in. Heck yeah. Yes. Yes. Randy is awesome. I will agree that he's easy to prank. He is an orange cat of a human, and that's okay because he's the nicest person. And I got a whole ass shenanigans. Stop. That's so good. I'm using that. You gave large and barely balanced a Rickroll grenade. That's awesome. Now I need to know how that worked, and I want one, and where I could find one, or if I could commission you for one. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it was the worst idea. Had it been like a sword, it would have been really cool because then I would have emerged like Lady of the Lake with a sword, and that would have been neat. And it would have been easier to pull back out because a helmet is heavy. A helmet filled with water is very the sad thing is it didn't have to be. That's the sad. We would have done this completely without help. We had some. Do you remember that? Do you remember, were you there at the after you were there at the after hour show where um immediately after the concert, I got dared to jump in the lake and swim across it or something. There was something I was dared to do, and I was just like, yeah, why not? So like in my really nice like new dress, I was like, wee, and I just jumped in. Yeah, flat packs. Someone knows where he is. He was swiped during a Viking raid. I know somebody knows the answer to this because he was taken when we were at Parf, right? Or was that at New Jersey? Remind me because I need to find him. Also, he was kind of falling apart. That poor, I know, as I'm saying, it was like this really, we all like dressed up as like this like uh formal little party that we were having. It was a concert and we all like did our hair and makeup and we looked really nice. And it was just like, well, I got dared earlier and the day's almost over. It's almost midnight. I might as well jump in. Yeah, that was that day. Yeah, don't ever ask me to or do it every time. Which is a good excuse that we should be doing Nat 21 meetups all over. We should go to Oregon and get into shenanigans there. We should go to more festivals down south and get in trouble there. It was fun. It was a good time. Anyway, we are ending. I could have probably made an entire hat while I was sitting here, and we just had a lovely time. Lovely time talking. Oh my gosh! Wait. An MP3 player. This is genius. This is brilliant. This is like Dr. Doofenshmirtz evil. If you ever make another one, we would love to, like, I will find like a Paolo Jacques show and I will launch it at them. I've done worse. Maybe not. This is actually really diabolical. I have done similar, but this would be worse. We'll talk about it. One of the things we're looking to do as well is branching out to more conventions. So if you know of any conventions, guys, that are near you that you would like us to travel to, we would love to. It was something that I know, I don't know if Mab is still on here. We were talking about kind of finding ones in our area, kind of on the East Coast, northish. But if there's any other places, just let us know because we'll see what we can do because we want to be at conventions more often. We want to be doing stuff like this more often. It's just between scheduling, being on the road, that kind of stuff. Well, it's not that we don't want to. We love you because you are. Because you are a comedy genius. Because that is about the funniest thing I've ever heard. And if you have another one, it might be a different song. I don't know if Rickroll is still like has the impact. I love Hey Nunny Nunny. I met them while performing up at New York Run Fair for a couple of seasons. They're fantastic. They are so funny. Yes, I don't know if it's still. I'm assuming it's still the same two performers, but they were lovely. They're great, and their show is awesome. Oh no! All right. The good thing is though, I think that new ones need to get made. New ones need to get made anyway, but we should rescue. We should rescue them. About the radio. I know that they do like commercials as a joke, like on the radio, but I don't know about like a shenanigan involving a radio. So you should tell me. Oh no, they're not at my. Oh. Yeah, I think we're at the end of convention season at this point. But yeah, steampunk and okay. If you have information, literally, even if you guys don't think it's relevant, if there's something near you that you like to attend that's like convention-ish, just send it on Discord. We'll check it out. It'll be worth it. We got to do, was it last January? We did, Mab and I joined Paolo at MarsCon in Ansa, and it was so much fun. It was a great time. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Mom is still here. Hi, Mom. Remember when we snuck out of a party that we were at for like 2 minutes? That was fun. That was a great convention. That was a great little fun adventure. Oh my god, when we did choose your own personal endangerment as Kazoo and Gif. Yeah, it was great. And then how we watched oh my gosh, why am I blanking on the name? I've been thinking about that too. Bringing a flat packs with me and going up to see 20 Sided Tavern. It's in the works. It's in my brain. Bucks County this weekend, Sparta. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's still festivals going on. Rose City Con. Board game bars. Amazing. All right. What do you call a priest in nun's clothing? A transistor. I love them. These are so good. A transistor radio. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we could plan like a Nat 21 tavern invasion, 20-sided tavern invasion. Okay. There is a NJ Transit train that comes right by you guys too, that takes you right up to the city. Huh. Huh. Ha 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 ha. This is worth talking about. This is worth plotting. It's worth shenanigans, perhaps. All right, no, this is good. This is good to talk about. I'm probably gonna have to jump off here because I said we were gonna be on for like 45 minutes, and it has been a whole hour, and I've loved every second of this. I don't know why I don't do this more often. You get daytime autumn. I'm always doing some crazy stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. This has been an absolute blast. If anyone actually wants to know how to do the rest of the hat, I'm more than happy to send you the actual pattern. I can make like a quick video of it too if you need help. But yeah, this is great. Beautiful. I'm so ready to see all of the shenanigans that you come up with. Also, possibly rip Battle Sloth. I felt the need to, you just somehow reminded me, poor Battle Sloth. That we don't know. We don't know the fate of Battle Sloth just yet, but I don't think it looks good. That poor sloth. Taking a moment. Anyway, all right. You guys are fantastic. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please stick around. This evening is going to be Rev Tommy. What are we calling it this evening? I just said Rev Tommy's amazing show of shows or something when I posted it on Instagram. But yeah, Rev Tommy is going to be doing some, was it mod talk? I think. Yeah, I hope Battle Sloth has like an avenging sister sloth or something. That would be great. But yeah, tonight is going to be we have a 5 Thursday month, so we are going to be hanging out with Rev Tommy this evening, doing some more crafting and doing some bod talk. Yes, please come back tonight. And then after that, I hope you guys have action snail. I hope you guys have a great weekend after that, and I will see you back here next week. And poor Gift will try very hard to emotionally manage all of the terrible things. Twitch mod teachings, thank you. But yeah, guys, make sure also when you're making crafts, I love seeing, it's always in the creating with the crew or crafting with the crew channel. Please keep posting all the stuff you make. It is so much fun to see all of your accomplishments. But yes, bye guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you back again this evening for Twitch mod teachings, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye guys. There it is.